Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Monday, February 15th. And you can see temperatures across the region in the teens, and that's pretty widespread across the Great Lakes. We got a clipper system moving through the area. It's a weak one, but it'll bring around a trace to an inch of snow in some areas. Again, this will not be a very significant weather pattern, and we expect another clipper system to drop down Tuesday night into Wednesday. It'll bring another shot of cold air, but it'll be very short-lived, as we expect a pretty good moderating trend to develop as we go into a upper zonal flow, and that'll perhaps bring some pretty warm temperatures as we get to the end of the week. And we'll look at that in just a second. You can see across the region, again, temperatures pretty uniform in the teens. Actually, some of the warmest weather with the southerly flow off Lake Michigan being found in the central UP, where it's 22 at Manistee and 20 at Munising, along with 20 degrees here in Flint for some of the warmest temperatures across the region. Again, no very cold air. We've pushed that out. And again, just a glancing blow of cold air expected for Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. If we look at the webcam, this is from Detroit near the tunnel. And if we look at the radar across the region, you can see that weak system pulling that snow into the area. Again, looks like at least a coating to an inch in some areas for today before it all moves off to the northeast. And if we look at the forecast map for this morning, you can see a developing low pressure system across the southern states. That's going to slowly move off to the east and then cut up the Appalachians, and that could bring some pretty significant snow, and it could be a close call for the thumb area into southeast lower Michigan and over into the LAC area. We'll have to keep an eye on that in the tracks. There's a clipper system that's coming down from Canada. That'll be our Tuesday night, Wednesday system. That's going to eventually merge with this system and create, again, a lot of heavy snow across portions of northeastern Ohio up into Pennsylvania, upstate New York, and then along the St. Lawrence Seaway. I think that's where the axis of the heaviest snow will fall. And if we look at the forecasted storm track, the winter storm track, over the next couple of days shows that cutting off to our east, again, safely away from much of mid-Michigan. But again, a farther shift to the northwest, and that clipper could actually phase with this system and draw a little farther northwest, although you can see models indicate there's just a good chance of that air being farther south. But again, we'll keep an eye on this over the next couple of days because it certainly could bring a little bit more in a way of expected snow across the eastern part of the state. If we look at the forecasted amounts from the WPC, you can see the heavy snow is not that far away, but especially for portions of northeastern Ohio up the St. Lawrence River Valley. Again, maybe an extra couple of inches across the thumb area, and we'll certainly keep an eye on that. And if we look at the next map, this is a GFS temperature forecast for this coming Friday. You can see temperatures in the mid-40s across mid-Michigan, low 50s across the southern part of the state. But the European model, which we can't show, would actually put about a 56, 57 degree temperature up in the Mount Pleasant area with temperatures around the low 60s across southern lower Michigan. So there is a potential for some pretty warm spring-like fever air mass to move into the state late this week. And even behind that system, temperatures won't cool off a lot. Again, we'll be in a zonal flow, no Arctic air, so highs over the weekend probably in the 40s with lows in the mid-20s to around 30. And again, as that warm air moves in for Thursday night, we could have a period of snow, sleet, and freezing rain. Right now, we don't expect it to be much, but it doesn't take much freezing rain to make things pretty slippery. And that's something we'll keep an eye on as well. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day, a great work week, and 73s to all.